Welcome to Newburyport's third annual Indigenous Peoples Day event.
We gather today to honor and to celebrate all Native peoples, past and present, and to observe the third official Indigenous Peoples Day here in Newburyport. To that end, I want to begin by acknowledging the Native peoples of this region that include the land we are gathered in today, including the Abenaki, Pennacook, Wabanaki, and Micmac. We acknowledge this is Native land, and we express our sorrow for the history of forced removal of this land, as well as the gratitude for the use of this space today. We have the great responsibility today to honor the history, present and future, of this region's Native peoples, and to the work together to protect and preserve this land for our descendants.
If you have a lot of something, share it with those who don't. In tribal ways, you know, if I was a good hunter and I had too many skins and too much meat, but my corn didn't grow so good, and grandmother's corn grew good, then I would make new clothes for grandmother and she would fill my catch pit with corn so that we could both make it through a winter without being hungry or cold. I'd like to know, how many of you can tell us the names of the mothers, the fathers, the children, and the grandchildren that live in the 6 houses nearest you? Any hands going up? You can name the whole families of the 6 houses closest to you? No, not today. Do you know if they're hungry? Do you know if they need anything? the little stuff. It's just little things. The way to save the world is one hand at a time, holding the next one. It's a circle. There is no leader in a circle. We're all equal, and we forget. We have forgotten what equality is. You know, there's 4 colors on the wheel. There's 4 colors around this circle. Red, yellow, black, and white. This makes the circle. And it's 4s. We got 4 seasons. We got the 4 colors of man, the 4 races of man. Red, yellow, black, and white in these circles. We've got the 4 seasons. They come and go every year. Everything's in circles and everything's in 4s. So in these simple old way traditions and teachings, we can begin to reunite with the people that are closest to us in a physical way, you know? Say hi to your neighbor when he turns off the mower. If you don't know their name, introduce yourself. I mean, when I was a kid, we moved a lot. When I was a kid, we moved a lot. And we move into a new neighborhood, somebody come over with a pie and say, welcome to the neighborhood. You know, we paid attention. Okay, I'm dating myself, okay? But it's important, you know. People are important. We're all we got. Red, yellow, black, and white, we all bleed red. We all get hungry, we all get cold. We all have the same needs. But what we need most is love. We need to love ourselves enough to love others. And until we learn to love ourselves, we don't even know how to receive love from others. And that's just a heart truth.
There are tales that are told, tales we pass along through each generation. Tales, if true, and perhaps they may be, reveal the secrets through emotion. Look about. On this place where we now stand, once there were no people. And as the sea and the shore, wind and the waves approached the land, the ice age that was here retreated. The land came free. The glaciers carved valleys, Merrimack, quick and wide, rocks and rills, from far north, twists and turns, carving paths here and back, with safe coves, birthing grounds, life came forth. Brush and vines, trees and shrubs. Through millions of years, life forms derived. When the Jurassic dinosaurs roamed, the sturgeon lived and thrived and survived. This short-nosed, bottlenose sturgeon, a fossil fish, some say, a special place in the river chose to spawn, deposit road, and to play. Haverhill now lays claim those sturgeons were here first. Never mind. Way back then, some 13,000 years, did burgeon a fruitful land to share in this glen. To the banks of the river they came, First Nations some maintain, but people to harvest the roe, smoked fish and game, these skies swarming with eagles and seagulls. First Nations people whose names we do not know, as over time identities range, woodlands, traces, and Algonquin show that through ages past, cultures have changed.